Welcome to the Asian Music Concert. Before we start, we would love to deliver our special thanks to our sponsor, UWL Department of Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies. Thanks to their help, we can enjoy this fascinating music today. And one more important thing is, we are all coming together for a charitable will.
Yes, here we are with the merciful compassion and beautiful wishes to the kids who are still suffering on the other side of the world.
Right. Today we're not only going to play the music of our feeling and love, but also deliver our heart to far apart people who are with their eyes staring at the light of hope and struggling for the spring of life.
And ladies and gentlemen, here, let's watch a short video with us and pray together in our hearts for the little kids.
Our help is extended without regard to race, religion, ethnicity, or gender. We believe that life is full of promise, that no place is too difficult and no person too hopeless to reach. Here we are becoming a solid castle for all the people in the world to dwell their souls. Wish our music can be sounded right into your heart and invoke the resonance of charity.
And ladies and gentlemen, here is time for us to dive into some music, and please be prepared for the tunes. great music. And the traditional Chinese instruments you just heard included the Chinese lute and also the Chinese bamboo flute. The Chinese lute is known as the king of folk music and also the king of plucked instrument. It is a stringed instrument which has a history of more than 2,000 years in East Asia. And it was first given the name pipa in Qin Dynasty.
And the bamboo flute is certainly not come from a bamboo house. It is one of the most commonly used in Chinese woodwind instruments. It is widely used in many kinds of Chinese folk music as well as Chinese opera and the modern Chinese orchestra. Traditionally, it has also been popular among the Chinese common people. Bamboo flute is simple to make and easy to carry.
And next, we will present you a very inspirational song, Journey of a Youth. This song is about a teenager who left home with a load of expectation, and after all kinds of adventures, he felt home is the true dwelling place in no time. Now please enjoy Journey of a Youth from Ma Juncheng.
半夜睡家庭院，我骑白马路过门前，水门间一曲琵琶点破艳阳天。来自贵州谁家小姐，琴声悠悠拨我心弦。寒宵节，日在他门前放纸鸢，不过茫茫人海偶然的遇见。谁知踏破所有界限，只在一瞬间，注定了见你眉间。佳人少年，前世种下你纠结，姻缘红线，要你认识共并肩。夕阳笑着拉着你，一起望着天，慢慢的、静静的度过久久的时间。真的好想让你永远留在我身边，数着蝴蝶在花丛中飞舞翩翩。今生与你相遇，前世柔情继续，你的身影为何消失这样了无音讯？曾经为你写了半封相思的信，再也不会变成我一夜难忘忧伤的爱。来自贵州谁家小姐，琴声悠悠拨我心弦。寒宵节，日在他门前放纸鸢，不过茫茫人海偶然的遇见。踏破所有界限，只在一瞬间，注定了见你眉间。佳人少年，前世种下你纠结，姻缘红线，要你认识共并肩。佳人少年，前世种下你纠结，姻缘红线，要你认识共并肩。Thank you.
song Ma Juncheng. I hope you all enjoyed it and it made me homesick already.
Well, cheer up, Alex, because we all know that fire is about to finish, and after that, you can just return to your home sweet home.
Yes, you're right. There are only 2 weeks left. I really hope everyone will be doing well in the finals. And once again, we want to thank all the performers and every audience for coming here. We know it's final time and things are going extremely crazy. We thank you for so much for being here, support of the Asian Music Concert, and make a donation to the charity.
Now I will introduce you an instrument that sounds beautiful and heartwarming, and I believe it will provide us a best relaxing experience.
Well, tell me about it, please.
It's called the bottle gourd silk, also as known as the cucurbit flute, which is a musical instrument unique to the ethnic groups in southwestern China's Yunnan province. The instrument is made with natural materials of gourd and bamboo, composed of gourds, main pipes, reeds, and auxiliary pipes. The bottle gourd silk is ideal for expressing soft and tender feelings.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you the Cross Time and the Moonlight Bambusa Multiplex.
they're really touching, aren't they? And I think I heard it describe a young people's love, the story in Bamboo Grave Under the Moonlight. Very romantic. Now I'm going to introduce you another love story called Fairy Tale. It is expressed by an instrument called bawu. Like the bottle gourd silk we just met, bawu is also a wind instrument that originated in Yunnan province. It has become a standard instrument throughout China, used in modern Chinese compositions for traditional instrument ensembles. It is typically used as a solo instrument, although shaped like a flute. It is actually a free reed instrument with a single metal reed. It has pure clarinet-like timbre, and its playing technique incorporates the use of much ornamentation, particularly bending tones. So ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and listen carefully to this fairy tale. wonderful song. I hope you all like the fairy tale as I do. And just FYI, this song comes from the same title movie, Fairy Tale. If you haven't seen it, I just highly recommend you watch it. It's starred by the Jackie Chan. And well, we haven't seen Alex for a while. I kind of feel alone on this stage, but I have to carry on because we know that Alex is going to give us a big surprise later. So ladies and gentlemen, our next performance is Tai Chi. It is a traditional Chinese martial arts derived from soldiers' war fighting skills. It emphasizes the inside energy practice and balance the yin and yang. Also, hundreds of million Chinese people practice graceful martial arts every day. One of the key beliefs in Chinese philosophy is that the moving of qi, which is the source of energy inside, around your body, can prolong life and enhance the inner peace. So today, a group of Tai Chi performance will dance to the music of Mountain on Water, which is a very traditional and classical piece in ancient China. The feeling of the mountain high and water soft will visualized by the martial arts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Tai Chi group. vertical bamboo flute, also as known as xiao, and bamboo flute differ in two ways. Bamboo flute, which was introduced at the very beginning of the concert, lies in the transverse flute and uses dimmo, while the vertical one does the opposite. Xiao is also another important Chinese woodwind musical instrument, which has a history of more than 1400 years. The volume xiao is smaller, deeper, and softer. Green Fairyland is a piece of music which is acted out by the vertical bamboo flute and piano. It is also the combination of Asian and Western folk music. The two distinct sounds just combine in a harmonious way, and the silver notes come down from the vertical flute and dance right on the piano. The twinkling rhythm will bring us to a world of peace.
And next instrument I'm going to introduce is called xun. Xun is one of the oldest wind instruments in China. It has a history of more than 700 years. The ancestors of the Chinese used this kind of instrument to imitate birds' songs to attract animals for helping hunting. Xun is a unique closed-wind instrument which made of clay. It has simple but charming voices and tones. Ancient Chinese depicted Xun's voice as the sound of beginning of the autumn. The golden autumn is cool, thought-provoking, and people can sense a little sorrow and sadness. We all have dreams, but before we can fulfill them, we will come across problems and troubles many times. But never give up on our dreams, because they are the things to make our life beautiful and colorful. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you the Catching Dream. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a 5 minutes break for the performer to change her clothes. And please feel free to move around the stretch and go to the bathroom. And if you would like to stay, I'd like to share my little piece of music I learned from YouTube. And it's totally amateur. And so I would like to share this during the break time. And it's a piece of piano music. The name is called Summer. still changing her clothes, so I'd like to show you another piece. She still not ready yet. My ultimate piece of music. I just have these three, and I will show them all today. Thank you. Thank you very much. And when I first came to here, and I really learned a great deal from YouTube. It has piano tutoring lessons and also teach you how to have a variety of different kinds of skills. Or you can watch funny videos or some other entertaining film clips. And I'm a big fan of all the movies, and I really like the very famous different kind of film clips from the YouTube. And one of the very famous quotations from the movie Taken, I learned that from YouTube also. And I would like to share these movie lines with the audience. And it all starts from a telephone call. The father from the movie Taken picked up the telephone and answered. And I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you want. And if you are looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are very political side skills. Skills I acquired over a very long career. Skills made me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you. I kind of like doing all these lines in my home and try to annoying people. No, especially my roommates. And I think I really got them somehow. Usually I knock the door, knock knock, and they answer, who's there? And I will say, here's Johnny! And I think the performer is ready. And let's start with the next excitement. And welcome back. Thank you.
She is going to give us 2 Italian songs called If You Love Me, If You Sigh, and If Friendo Will Behave in Loyalty.
Lou, do you know what kind of song I like to hear most in my home?
I don't know, what is it?
It's called Jasmine Flower.
Oh, I know this song. It is the most famous folk song in Jiangsu province, and it is also one of the most widely known folk songs outside China. And in 2003, Chinese most famous soprano, Miss Song Zuying, performed this song in the Great Hall in Vienna. And also I know Xia Yue is just from the Jiangsu province.
Well, let's welcome her to share this song to the audience at once.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the Jasmine Flower from Xia Yue Wang.
Oh
Thank you for choosing this busy time to come here to watch our concert, to watch my performances. And thank you very much for joining our concert and donating for the young kids' education around the world. I would like to send my appreciation to the professors and friends who helped me with the advertising of this event. And the Women's Study Department in UWL, they helped me reserve the Valhalla and print posters and performances and give me some suggestions for this event. And thank you for Dr. Russell. He teaches me vocal and give me suggestions for the concert. Even he is busy today, so he is not come here. But I still want to thank to him very much. And thank you for my Chinese and American friends who helped me to perform on the concert. And thank you everyone. Without your support, I just can't have the opportunity to show my talent and to give the performance to you. Secondly, I am a normal Chinese girl, and I love my country, and I am proud of being a Chinese. I held this concert because I want to make people pay more attention to girls' education and rights around the world. I really want to share some of my stories to you. And before I share my stories, I want to emphasize that this is just my personal experience, and not all families in China have the same situation as my family. And it is not just happening in China, but also in many other countries around the world. I just want to make sure my experience can arouse more people to think about this problem. And this concert and my activity is just not related to any policies. Okay, my mother's parents have 7 children, and my mother is the 6th child of her family. My mother's family favors boy very much. My grandma gave birth to 4 girls unexpectedly, and my grandpa gave names to each daughter, 新男,新弟, which means give birth to boys and good for brothers for the next child. My grandpa ran away angrily from home when my fourth aunt was born. I was born in my father's hometown, a small poor place. When I was born, my father's parents asked him to leave me in the small town and gave birth to another child in order to get a boy. But I am lucky because my father, he has a higher education, and he said, she's my daughter and we will live together. My mother told me that if my father agreed, I probably would stay in the small town and wouldn't have the opportunity to get good education and learn arts and music. And some of my mother's families even didn't allow females to eat dinner and lunch together with men. They served food to men, but they could only eat after they finished eating. I also want to consider that this is just happened in my family and their friends. It's not in the whole China. But in my mother's family, they can eat together because my grandmother was a strong female. He tried to argue and fight for females' rights and her daughter's rights in this family, even if she could not change it too much. These small things impacted her daughters and granddaughters to fight for their rights in the future. My grandmother passed away last September. I used to stay with her for a long time when I was a child because my parents were very busy. My grandmother believed that education is really important, and she admired that people who can read and write because she has no opportunity to get education. My grandfather always gave best food and toys to his first son, then the second son. Daughters were always last to get the good things until now. After my aunts married, my mother had to work, and when she finished elementary school, she was forced to give up education. because grandparents needed to use the money to support their sons. When my mother was 3 years old, she had to take care of the youngest brother and learn cooking and cleaning by the age of 5. My mother even had to work outside to make money to contribute to the family and use her money to support her brothers, even her older brother, to get married. Some Chinese people favor boys because in the old period of China, the son can inherit the family's name and they can earn more money. It's just happened in Asian China. Now the situation is much better, but it still happens in some places of China. And even if females have more and more rights today, the female discrimination can be found everywhere around the world. I just don't mean that I want to be a feminist. I just don't want to fight for anything. I just want to make more people to focus more on this problem. It's not related any to the policies. My mother told me that I can't change everyone's mind, but I want to try to make people to know this problem and offer more opportunities for girls around the world. Some Chinese people believe that mothers' honors come from their sons. If the mother has a son, she will be more powerful and confident than one who has a daughter. Even if this situation is improving, it is still happening in some places of China. My mother didn't have the opportunity to get higher education, but she understands that knowledge is power, and she is supporting me to study abroad and learn arts and music. I am not the only child in my family because I have a 10 years old brother. Many of my mother's friends can't understand why she invests so much money on me, because I will marry to another family, and she would save some money for my brother. I asked my mother, is it a problem? Is it a probable reason for not supporting me to study just because I am a girl? My mother just said that you can't change others' mind, but you should understand that your father and I love you. My family's condition was not casual when I was a child, but my parents tried to create a good environment for me as much as they could. My mother supported me to learn the paintings and the music when I was a child. Until now, they still support me to learn more instruments. However, my mother still said that after you get married, you'd better to have a boy, so you can have a better life in your husband's family. I have nothing to say. I really want to have a daughter in the future, and I really don't want my daughter to face the same situation as me. So I think I should do something. It's true that I can't change everyone's mind, but I'm trying to make more people to think about this problem. Females are also important and can be talented. And I love my parents and grandma very much, and I am really proud of them. For the last point, some of you may be confused because when I did the advertise for my concert, I used the AGA organization, not the United Children's Funds organization. Later, my friends and I found that the data for AGA has some problems. I'm just very sorry about this. And I didn't observe that until last Thursday, so please forgive me for I'm pretty much a newbie, and I also needed to prepare for this to this concert and the final exams. It's just the finals. I take 16 credits, and I need to prepare for the performance. And I also need to do the advertising and the posters and the performance lists. So I'm just really sorry I didn't observe that. And also, I apologize that when I advertise my concert, it seems like I just think on one side, which brought students misunderstanding about the one-child policy. So please imagine that if China didn't make the one-child policy, maybe more than 80% of today's audiences will be Chinese. China really has a huge population, so and everything has two sides, right? And I'm really sorry I make some of my Chinese friends to misunderstand me. I just this concert is for doing the good things, for donate to the girls. It's not related to any policies. And if I make you confused and misunderstanding, that's my problem. Thank you very much. And thank you for Alex, because he tried to find a wonderful video at the beginning of the concert. And thank you for Kewu. She suggested the more better organization like the United Children's Fund organization. And thanks again for my friends who helped me and support me. Thank you very much. 老妈，提前预祝你母亲节快乐。你最辛苦了，老爸。无论你现在在哪里，我都要感谢你当初没有把我扔掉。还有王俊征，你要听话，帮我照顾好我妈。我想念你们。Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking now. Are we done with all the performances? Or we still have one more left? Well, you're gonna ask yourself a question. Do you feel lucky? Well, to tell you the truth, after all this excitement, I'm kind of lost track of myself. I'm gonna ask myself questions. Who am I? Who brought me to this place? And how did I grow up? And all these questions will eventually lead us to the one who cares us the most. What we have been through and how we become today. And I really appreciate all the things were given in my life. And this leads to our next song performance. You Raise Me Up.
eternity. You raise me up so I can stand down mountains. You raise me up to walk across stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Sorry. You raise me up so I can stand down mountains. You raise me up to walk across stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand down mountains. You raise me up to walk across stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Thank you, everyone. If you still have some problems, you can just go to stage to ask. And my friends, please. My friends. 莎莎姐，Holly, Luke, Dave, Ryan, and my friends for playing Taiji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming today.